let go the control. All of us dream of a free, healthy and happy life. Be it in our personal life, family life or social life. But hardly one could achieve this great dream. Everything possible we gather towards it, but nothing works. Well, Jesus tells us today, let go of the hold. Release the hold. Don't worry about your fall and who will hold you. Lent introduces to us a letting God in spirituality. And it gives Jesus as the perfect example. Jesus let go of his life because he knew he was being backed by his Father. He was being supplied by his Father from above. He didn't have a doubt or kept on reserve anything. When Jesus died on the cross, God also prepared his supply after his death. He supplied Jesus with the resurrection. God also is making his supplies available for each of us as we stretch out our hands to him. Because he knows that we are capable of going away like the prodigal sons and daughters, and we are also capable of returning to him at any time in our misery. By this, he also tells us that any point of time you can return to me, and he will be there waiting for you and me with the supply we require. Ready and willing, and this is our righteous outlet, the center of all supplies. We all fight on a day-to-day basis for our fundamental rights and demand it, isn't it? And the supply from God is a fundamental right which God in his mercy and grace shares with us, which he has prepared through the blood of Jesus, making it as the extreme expression that we lack nothing. Now perhaps the question will be, if the supply is coming from God, then why are we not receiving it? Who is the intermediary blocking it from reaching us? Jesus says, don't worry about what you shall eat or what you shall drink. Is not life more than food and the body more than clothing? Then he says, look at the birds of the air. They don't sow, but they reap. They don't gather anything for the next day, but comes back to nature in hope, again flying to pick up for the next day. And their Father feeds them on the next day too. The plants from which they harvest today may not exist for the next day, but the Father directs them to where the supply is made available for them. No birds stick onto the same tree for a lifetime to make their living either. Are you not better than the birds? Is the Father's question. If God feeds the birds, how much more will he feed you? Look at the lilies, how they are clothed, how they grow. Friends, the words how much more is very important here. It is something to be noted here. How do we grow? What are the sources of our nourishments? What sustains us? How do we grow in our lives? Which aspects contribute to our spiritual growth? Remember here, the Lord saying, is not the life more than food? He is obviously telling us the secret of a healthy, disease-free body with spiritual wellness. Our ways produce a body full of diseases. A healthy body and quality life is a grace supplied by God. He is telling us to take note of our life, warning about all that we are born into, the world and its demands, its systems, its style, its trend. While the world tells you to hurry, Jesus is telling you, be still and know that I am your God. Remain still and see the workings of God. Remain still and listen to what I have to say. Sit beside me and follow my commands. As the day begins, your first thoughts must be directed to God and then really towards what He has created for you. God expects that we put Him in the first place, and through Him we reach to what He has prepared for us. For He says, recognize me, listen to me instead of wasting your life on what I have created. Come to me and get your share. Come to me and understand the road map I have designed for you. Stop walking on other footprints. Come, I will show you the way. Come, I will give you the drink. Come, I will give you life. We miss these directions in life. We follow the calling of the world very regularly. The voice of the world with its declarations and imbibes it can create fascinate us. And we hurry to it because the offer will not last. The choices may get over. The need to grab the best in life is a must. The word style is first come, first serve. But we have a Father who serves the first and the last with the same respect. This is how God helps you and me to just let go of the remote control in your hands and rely on His supply, His understanding, and His plans. When we hold on to our accomplishments, God puts a stop and wait for us to drop, to lose control so that He can continue His supply. Friends, let us be still and let God be beside and allow God to make the supply available. Grace like water flows only through the free spaces of our lives. Like water in the dams, grace can be put on hold, but the moment you release the shutter, the grace enters your life.